Ginza, the ultimate shopping destination.
Ginza is an extremely luxurious neighborhood filled with high-end brand shops and upscale restaurants. Moreover, on weekends, the main street, Ginza Street, becomes a pedestrian paradise, creating a refreshing and pleasant atmosphere.
You can also walk from Tsukiji Market. The route from Tsukiji to Ginza is an exciting sightseeing path.
Ohatsu, I'm master of Tokyo Musashi. This time, we're going to introduce one of Tokyo's popular spots for tourists in Ginza, a luxurious district in Japan, Ginza Pedestrian Paradise.
Oso reiramasu. I'm Sanada, Kyoto no Tatsujin. Ginza is the ultimate shopping destination. Be sure to indulge in some shopping spree while the yen is low.
Ginza is a district in Chuo Ward, Tokyo, and it's really close to major Tokyo stations like Tokyo Station and Yuraka-cho Station. Ginza Station is on two lines, the Tokyo Marunouchi line and the Tokyo Ginza line, and since you can walk there from Tokyo Station and Yuraka-cho Station, it's super easy to get to.
In Ginza Pedestrian Paradise, there are wide open spaces nestled among tall buildings. With iconic Tokyo landmarks in sight, it's also famous as a photography hotspot.
Ginza Pedestrian Paradise is a large thoroughfare. This major street is closed to traffic from midday to evening on holidays, creating a stunning scene where the main street of Ginza, which is usually bustling as Japan's central hub, is shut down. Walking along the road surrounded by buildings evokes a sense of surreal beauty. And lining this street are numerous shops and facilities. You can enjoy shopping exclusively within this pedestrian paradise, with stores like the iconic Ginza Mitsukoshi and Matsuya Ginza department stores, as well as luxury brand shops such as Chanel, Gucci, and Prada, not to mention the popular shopping destination, Ginza Six.
It's a perfect spot for those looking to purchase branded items at lower prices due to the yen's depreciation.
Ginza Pedestrian Paradise is held from midday to evening on Saturdays, Sundays, and public holidays. The event runs from 12 o'clock to 1800 hours from April to September, and from 12 o'clock to 1700 hours from October to March.
Wandering around Ginza is commonly referred to as Ginbura. Be sure to experience Ginbura. By the way, there are many areas in Japan with Ginza in their names. Right. For example, there's Togoshi Ginza, Meiyuro Ginza, Yanaka Ginza, and so on. These areas seem to have regular shopping streets, but they have quite a different atmosphere from the famous Ginza. What's the deal with that?
Let me explain. The word Ginza originally referred to the silver coin mint. There was a silver coin mint called Ginza during the Edo period, roughly between 400 to 150 years ago, and it eventually became established as the Ginza district that we know today. And the use of the name Ginza in many shopping streets began with the Togoshi Ginza shopping street. Following the damage caused by the Great Kanto earthquake in 1923, Ginza was faced with the challenge of disposing of the broken bricks. At that time, Togoshi, which had poor drainage, accepted the bricks and reused them for road paving. From this event, the name Togoshi Ginza came into use.
Adding Ginza to the name really adds prestige, doesn't it?
Yeah, somehow adding Ginza to the name makes it sound cool. So, following suit, many shopping streets started using Ginza in their names, trying to emulate the prestige of the brand, and that's how Ginza popped up all over Japan.
That just shows how awesome Ginza is within Japan.
Ginza Six, located within the Ginza Pedestrian Paradise, is a highly popular destination among the multitude of shops. Here, you'll find plenty of fashion and beauty brand shops, as well as restaurants, so it's no exaggeration to say that everything you need can be found right here. Moreover, with all of them boasting high quality, it's truly recommended for those who want to shop or dine in Ginza.
By the way, the 6 in Ginza 6 is derived from both 6th block of the address and 6-star quality.
The most popular shop within the Ginza Pedestrian Paradise is the Uniqlo Ginza store.
Is there really a point in going all the way to Ginza for Uniqlo, when it's everywhere around the world now?
The Uniqlo in Ginza is really special. Each floor is decorated like art, making it feel like a museum. This is the scene on the first floor. The wall, called the Lifewear Wall, showcases featured products with beautiful layouts. Just this alone gives off a museum-like atmosphere. And the most eye-catching feature is the monument in the center, where colorful clothes sway like a metronome. It's said to signify that changing perspectives can alter how we view clothes, and indeed, this theme is conveyed in a fun and engaging way through the artwork, making it enjoyable and interesting with just one glance. The Uniqlo Ginza store features beautiful displays and clothing tailored to each floor's theme. And the surprising thing is, there are a whopping 12 floors.
It seems much more interesting than going to a mediocre art museum.
Of course, all the clothing is available for purchase. Being one of the largest Uniqlo stores in Japan, you're sure to find your favorite clothes here.
Uniqlo is a brand where you can buy casual clothes at reasonable prices. Of course, the products at the Ginza store are also affordable, but visiting this store might change your perspective on Uniqlo.
And while it's not part of Ginza's pedestrian paradise, nearby is the famous Kabuki-za. This is a sacred place for kabuki, with kabuki performances held almost every day. Kabuki is a traditional Japanese performing art that has been around since the 1600s. It features powerful performances that are definitely worth seeing at least once. It's a good idea to reserve tickets in advance, but checking at the venue could also work. There are English language websites available, so be sure to check them out.
At Kabuki-za, you'll find restaurants serving traditional Japanese cuisine, as well as souvenir shops where you can buy kabuki merchandise. Even if you don't plan on seeing a performance, it's worth stopping by if you're in Ginza.
Ginza is Japan's most luxurious district, and if you're looking to shop, Ginza Pedestrian Paradise is the place to be. Of course, there are plenty of high-end brand stores, but there's also this gigantic Uniqlo that's just insanely cool and artistic.
Having lunch in Tsukiji before heading to Ginza sounds like a good plan since they're close by. Check out the recommended videos for the Tsukiji.
Alright everyone, let's enjoy Ginbura! In this channel, we will continue to introduce various unique places in Japan and share travel tips in the future. See you again. Take care.
Do run. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel.